Hey, you guys. Welcome to another episode of TMI with Maiekayla here on PHLV Radio. What's up, you guys? So my voice is kind of like raspy. It's been a hot minute, but you guys, I have my homeboy down here. Rob Lacy's in the house.
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How you feeling?
Oh, you know,
I know you were sick and trying to get over this thing here, and it sounds like you're way better than you was last week.
Thank you. So yeah, because actually we just seen each other Sunday.
Over the weekend, yeah.
You did manifest.
We did the uprising event there, and we had our youth performers and some young adult performers, and so thank you for. Your space is such a great place to have events, and if you haven't checked it out, you guys, make sure you pull up and check out that venue, because that's where you need to be hosting your events.
Thank you. All right, keep talking. But no, we just seen each other, and I remember like calling you. Actually, I had like 3 events there the night before when you called me, and I don't know why I thought Sunday was gonna be my day off, but I came in. I was like talking it out. I had no voice. So today, I forced myself to go to doctors because I don't really believe in going to the doctors.
Like, what are they going to tell you? Like,
oh,
take
you're
some of these
sick?
pills, or
They're going to confirm I'm sick or something.
Right.
Yeah, so I kind of like let life heal me on its own.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, I got a grand opening coming up soon, so I'm going to need to get these medications now.
Yeah.
So you guys, I have Rob Lacy here because he is going to be hosting our grand opening September 26th. So please save the date. You guys are watching this on a Thursday, so it's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Absolutely. And I'm excited for you. This is
you.
such a beautiful vision.
Thank you.
And I commend you for going after it and owning it and doing so well.
Thank you. You know, I like compliments, so you could keep going.
Yeah.
But okay, Rob, I met you in Mahalo Halo.
Yes. Yes.
You want to know what's the crazy part? Because I was trying to find for a photo of us so I could post it, saying that we're going to be the ones hosting. And it's funny because I went in our messages, and I didn't know we actually met each other at the concert Mahalo Halo downtown.
My very first one. That one was huge. They had like there was a whole vendors bar on it, on the lawn and all that.
Whole motorcycle group pulled up.
I was like, this is the most incredible event I've
How
ever
did you
been
get
to.
involved in that? How did you know about it?
Tony is an angel as well. No wonder you guys are friends. She's kind of just seen all the different movements we've been doing with the community and families, and so she had I wanted to support her, and at that time I was like, hey, maybe if we pop up, I can get one of my kids on.
Hey.
So we wanted to show love and support first before asking for anything, because that's so tacky to be like, hey, help, and then you're not there to like actually support people.
Thank you. Actually, it's funny because I posted this one video and I remember you commented on it. I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't think I'm calling him out because it wasn't about you. I posted something about like, oh, all these freeloaders, you guys want something all the time and you want to complain all the time. And I remember like, here I was getting a lot of support from the community actually, and a lot of people are experiencing that, and it's a good thing that you're saying like it's important first to give than expecting to receive sometimes. Not sometimes, all the time.
All
you should.
The time.
Yeah. I remember sponsoring this one organization, and I remember this other competing organization with them. They went out of their way to complain to me that I sponsored that other organization. I don't want to say the name.
Right.
But my point is, you should always have the mindset, how can we serve rather than to be served, right? So, and I think you guys are very like that. I actually don't have ever had a problem with your guys' group. You guys should most definitely check them out. Rob is
Manifest
always
Academy. You know, you guys, we're
got the
doing
dates right
a lot of youth
You know.
activations because when I first started it, I realized I'm like, this is Las Vegas. There's nowhere
Yes.
for kids to go
Correct.
in terms of having fun.
Yeah.
Just to congregate and like have fun.
You guys are always at downtown.
Yes.
I know you guys do a lot of stuff downtown, and what I love about what you guys are doing right now in the community you guys built, you guys really changed the whole vibe of downtown. Because before it was like a
What?
very unsafe place to go and to bring kids around, and now it's so family friendly. What you
That's
guys are
true.
building out there, it's like very community friendly, family friendly. Kids are minors. You guys got minors on the stage.
Yeah.
So I feel like you guys are really turning
Promoting
the space around.
family and
Correct.
community activations.
Because before it used to be like drugs and like getting drunk down there, so the vibes are very different.
Shout out to Container Park as well
Yes.
because they opened the doors to Manifest Academy first, and it was
Nice.
actually before I had even established the nonprofit.
Wow.
They believed in me, and they were like, "Hey, whatever you want to do, let's do it. I've heard all about you, all the things you do.
Okay.
Like, just let us know when you want to start."
Oh,
And
that's
that was the
awesome.
birth of Uprising.
Well, you know, Clark County, Container Park actually is true. They're very for their community too,
Yeah.
and you could see it. Like they let their artists like curate downtown, the sounds, the music, everything, which is awesome. So I'm gonna throw out some dates. You guys
Yeah.
check them out. So October 5th, we have Feedback.
Yeah.
Young rock musicians. You guys are getting into the rock world.
Yep.
Where's this gonna be at?
Area 15. So we're going
Ooh,
to be
that's an
hosting
awesome
it
venue.
there. We have a very good relationship with them right now, and
Right now,
we're
and we
trying
hope
to
in the future
yeah,
too.
we're trying to create more spaces for young rock musicians and that sub community.
Awesome. That's cool. So that's October 5th. We have October 12th, Gems, Youth Poetry. Where's that going to be at?
Area 15 again.
Oh, snap.
We'll be
Okay, we
back.
on a roll over
Yeah,
there. I guess that's why they ain't going to book with me no more or
No,
whatever.
no.
All right, go ahead, go to area, whatever. I don't even know. 50,
15.
I don't, whatever, it don't matter because they're taking my clients over
No,
there.
no.
What is that, man? October 6th, Family Rave. So tell me about this Family Rave.
Yes, so that's my bad. I did give you the wrong day. It's the 26th.
Oh,
It's
26th.
the 26th, and
Okay.
Family Rave is an event that Area 15 curated, and they allowed us to come in and be a part of. But the Family Rave is like a normal rave, but minus the drugs and all the wild, stuff that happens
What are
at
they
raves.
dressing up like? Is there like a dress code?
Like a normal rave, the vibrant colors, people, wear all these fluorescent outfit costumes.
Is there an age like limit?
All ages.
All ages.
We have youth DJs, some of the best in the city. They're 12 years old.
Okay.
And there's two of them. And they spend an hour and a half each.
Awesome.
It's also an opportunity for them to get into the workforce because the venue gives them stipend.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
these young guys are getting paid.
Wow.
Yep. And we're also making opportunities for, families can get out and party with their kids and
Yeah.
dance and have a good time.
Wow, 12 years old, you said?
Yeah, the DJs are like 12 years old.
Wow, they're ahead of me right now.
Oh, they're
Let
killing
me tell you,
right
I'm
now.
still doing
Shout
some
out
free work for y'all. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Shout out to who?
DJ Brody, DJ Dragon, and their families are very supportive of what
That's
we do.
good.
So we appreciate having them aboard.
That's awesome. So you are huge in entertainment and in the
Yeah.
community. So, I really never knew this, but what's your talent?
Oh yeah, that's actually a very, very unpopular question. People just assume they're like, oh, that's just the community guy and he works with kids and musicians.
But I know you're in front of the cameras a lot too.
Actually, when I was young, in high school, I learned how to rap. I started off as a battle rapper,
Oh,
MC.
cool.
Most of my adulthood was making music, touring LA,
Nice.
Orange County, and the West Coast, and doing music. So I got 3 albums out.
Okay.
Yep. And
That's
just
awesome.
trying to but all throughout that while, I had my kids and I needed to make income. So I was working, doing Boys and Girls Clubs. Then I left there because it wasn't paying enough. I entered the car industry. I learned accounting
What?
and finance through
Okay,
car
Rob.
dealerships. Yep.
Dang.
So I started off real basic paper pushing. Then I learned billing, and then I learned receivables and payables, and HR and all that stuff.
I think the best business owners are the people who's willing to learn everything.
You have to learn.
Yeah, you have to learn everything. Like, honestly, a real business owner is, you're the marketer, you're the cleaner, you're the entertainer.
Yeah,
you're
and
the
have
mover.
the humility to be like, yeah, I'm the
Correct.
janitor too.
You guys want to know something? And actually, we never posted anything about this. Actually, Rob and Nisi, they came in to shampoo my floors. It's a lot of square footage, you guys.
It's like 2,000.
And he was watching videos
with
of
the
like,
rug doctor.
yeah. And I was like, well, I don't know, you want the space, this is what we go.
Yeah.
But no, like, it's true.
And I did it happily, and I did it without complaint. And I knew that it was like, if this is something that I want to do for these kids and have a space, and you're willing to do that, then that's something it just brought me back because of my servitude in a church. I was a pastor in training, and what's very interesting about that
my gosh.
is the pastor had me be the janitor first. He's like, that's very humbling. You're humbling servitude, and you learn how to serve in this capacity. It seemed like, I was like, what does this have to do with it's like pastor. Karate Kid, and Mr. Miyagi's like, why am I doing this? And then it arrives at the concepts, right? Servitude. So it wasn't new to me, and it was fun.
Oh, I didn't know that. You're going to be a pastor?
I was on course to be a pastor.
I used to be a youth leader.
Really?
That's why I'm telling you guys, when it comes to the youth and to the community, like when I say I'm like very passionate and kind of protective over it, like I really am. I started, if you want to know the story, just come out to my grand opening. But
you're going to bust it down at the...
bust it down, because I tell you, I have a whole like testimony of how it happened. Even Abria knows, because she knew like everything I went through to get there. But you just watch the other episodes. But anyways, I was going to say something. Yeah, so how did you get Manifest Academy going? What pushed you to do it? Why are you doing this?
Okay, so in my earlier years when I was young, like I said, I started off as a rapper. I was a Boys and Girls Club kid. And inside this Boys and Girls Club, they had some studio equipment, but no one knew how to really use it. So it was like donated, and it just sat in a room.
Oh, no.
And as a young starving artist, I was like, look at this, y'all got a computer and a mic, let's do this. So I learned it, just not knowing what I was doing, just pressing buttons, learning, asking questions, researching. And then it became a program without even me realizing it was a program, because all I was just doing was trying to record myself. And then eventually I started recording my peers.
That's awesome.
And then once I aged out, I still stayed. They hired me.
Wow.
$9 an hour. It was terrible. But I was mentoring young junior high elementary kids at the age of like 18, 19.
Wow.
So I developed a program without knowing. I had my first kid, and it required that I couldn't stay. I had to make a better living, and I couldn't raise my family on $9 an hour. And I surely didn't want to stay with my mom and be like, Mom, can we live here? And it's a mess. So after I left there, I went to car industry. Felt unfulfilled. It was very like mundane, and like just the work environment wasn't fulfilling my spirit.
Yeah.
And so I went back to BGC, and I was like, I'll just take the pay cut. They gave me more money.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Which was great.
Yeah.
So I was happy for a little while, and then I was just like, this ain't it. And I went back to the car industry. But this time around, when I got back into like working with kids and stuff, I got hired by Notes for Notes, which is a national nonprofit.
Wow.
And they have over 30 studios in the
Awesome.
country. Ironically, that studio is inside of a Boys and Girls Club out
Wow,
here
look at that.
in Henderson.
Full circle.
Yep. So it is full circle. And to that point, I had realized, I'm like, I belong here.
Yeah.
But still, this isn't mine. This isn't mine. I know. And I had manifest as a concept through my, I guess, the mid time from when I started to where I'm at now. I was like, I need to start my own thing. And I was actually very comfortable the first year at Notes for Notes and Boys and Girls Club. I was very like, this is it. I can stay here. But then I found that I can't scale up.
Correct.
I can't scale. I'm just a worker bee.
Yeah.
And that's fine because it pays the bills and stuff.
Yeah.
But all of my other initiatives, like throwing the concerts and going to the prisons on Saturdays.
It's like you're pushing yourself to something bigger than what your job could have ever done.
I would have had to ask for permission, and then they say no, and then I'm like mad or whatever. I don't want to be mad with the people that are employing me and stuff. So I'm like, let me start my own thing. And this stuff is beyond pay, because I don't get paid to go to prisons. I don't get paid to go to do a lot of extra stuff that I'm doing. It seems like a lot of motion. It looks flashy online. I'm not getting paid. So
I agree. And it's great. It's a good thing you're saying that, because actually, everything we're saying now, I wanted to save it for the grand opening. But I wanted to say, I feel like a lot of people think as well, like, because of the pageantry, like, I have a show, like everybody, and I have a business now, like, it looks so flashy, like, oh, Maiekayla has money, and
she made it.
I didn't freaking made it. I'm here. I'm at another chapter at the bottom right now, just hoping I make it.
It's a level up though.
Yeah,
you got to give yourself credit.
Thank you. But like, even for me, anything could drop at any moment, and I'm like, damn, am I ready for what's gonna come right now? I'm just like, I just thank you, God, that I'm thank you for the sale you just happened to throw at me. Like, I'm running off the grace of God right now.
Yes.
And with that being said, like, a lot of the times we're all just here trying to make it. And I feel like before I got into like entertainment and entrepreneurship, I feel like it's so easy to be the one to say, oh, they're not doing it right. Oh, they're not that talented. Oh, do they think they're all that? Like, why are they wearing those costumes? Do they think they're that good? And I came to a point, or like in the beauty pageant, like if I'm on the outside, do they even think they're pretty? Like, and I feel like now that I'm inside of it, it's actually not as competitive as everybody thinks it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like the community is very like, we want to see everybody win. And I feel like the mindset did change. Is like, oh wow, we're all just really just trying to make it. If you see somebody that's like being like all like woohoo on the stage, it's because they got to give a show. And if they're not giving their best on the show, then you're slacking. You know what I'm saying? You could just be down there in the crowd, and nothing wrong to be in the crowd, because I want to be like the crowd person too. Like, hey, everybody put your hands up.
I love going to get rowdy for people that I support and showing love, and that's what it's all about. And I've also realized that when you start walking in your purpose and being in your divine energy, then all those things that you require come your way. You start attracting, and when the manifestation starts
manifestations
happening, because you're operating in your frequency and your purposes. So when I go to meet someone, now it's just giving off the energy.
I think oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful conversation. But no, I know that it is very hard to also make a living off of this. That's why when you're talking about like, oh, it's all flashy, it is really nice to get those people where like, it's okay, whatever you need help with, don't charge me. So it's just whatever, stuff like that. Or they're like, hey, just keep this donation. Like, I'm telling you, I had an event the other day. I didn't get any money out of it. I'm going to be honest. There is no money at all. But I was so grateful because I wasn't expecting anything, but they still like tipped us $200. And I was wow, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe like just keep serving, and like everything else will come to you.
Absolutely. You got a sales team now.
Hey, I do have a sales team. So, just a little like tip on the marketing side. I think it's really important to get people in like different eras or different areas, like maybe get a white person, get a black person, get an Asian,
all
you know what I'm saying? So they could
diversity.
get to their community. Diversity. So that's what we got. Diversity. We got some white guy, we got 2 black guys.
Okay.
Oh, 2 black people. We got a lot of black people actually. And I think I'm the only Asian actually, to think about it. Hello, we're running it in Filipino town.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I know you were saying like going back to the job and everything. Are you working right now?
Yeah, so Notes for Notes does employ me.
That's
so
awesome.
It's my regular day job. So my regular day job is at the Boys and Girls Club with Notes for Notes. I teach their after school programs and studio activations, and then as soon as I clock out, I go home, I cook dinner, spend time with my son, and then I'm working until 2 a.m. on Manifest Academy stuff.
I believe it.
Every day, and that's been my regimen for the last a year and a half.
I have a question.
What's up?
Because I know a lot of people, they're like, this isn't gonna last. I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably got that too. What kind of stuff did you get like, I guess, attacks or whatever, or like people coming at you about when you started this, or when you were getting into, like, you're a rapper, or like what were the stuff coming at you?
Oh,
Or did you even get? Because I've heard people had
it's
support.
very interesting. Before I started Manifest, I told you I took the job notes for notes, and I had this vision of like, hey, let's throw a cultural thing where the kids can gather and they can perform and they can be there for, and then, like, that's their thing, because there's plenty of stuff for adults to do out here.
Yeah.
So
True.
I pitched it to Boys and Girls Clubs. I pitched it to Notes for Notes and this other org, Positively Arts. All of them said no.
Oh,
all of
wow.
them didn't want the liability. They didn't see like the overarching vision. Luckily, I had a parent of one of the kids that went to the Boys and Girls Club. He introduced me to the container park. And he was the one that got me into the container park, because he was like, oh man, I love what you do with my kid. I love what you do, period. So like that was just a cosign. Yeah, just off of like just vibes alone. And after a year, a half of that, of doing Uprising and all the shows and all the things that it was building up, I couldn't get any further without establishing the entity officially. Awesome. So I had to do it. So technically on the books, we're babies. We're not even a year old.
Wow,
2024
but you've been doing it so long.
November is when we actually became a nonprofit.
Wow.
Before, like the year and a half before that, we were just doing it because we were going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And so now I still keep that energy and that same mentality. It's like, I'm going to do this anyway.
Correct.
It's innately in my spirit. It's my purpose. It's what I'm here for. So it's just to my benefit and everyone else's to make it an official entity. Let's build on it. Let's get all the
501c3. So now you can do those write-offs, you guys. Make sure to support them.
Yes. You know, there's people don't like paying taxes. So it's like, instead of me paying this $50K in taxes, you know, let me just give it to an org that's actually doing something in my community and make something of it. Because you've seen what I did with $0. Give me some actual money to do some stuff, it's gonna blow the. That's why I get really upset, because there's a lot of like nonprofits that say, oh, we serve underserved communities and stuff, but they truly don't. They have these extensive budgets and stuff like that, but I'm like, I don't see the work. Where are the people that are benefiting this?
Correct. I've seen a lot of, I get what you're saying. I've seen a lot of nonprofits where, because there's a way where it's like, you got to pay yourself, right?
Oh yeah,
because you're an expense as well.
Yeah,
but there's also like businesses who has a nonprofit. So there's a for-profit that has also a nonprofit where you get to pay it. So basically, it's all inside.
And they're just watching themselves. Yeah,
correct. And it's like, well, you know, it does cost to have us here and stuff like that. And then there are also nonprofits where I see money coming out of their own pockets to make ends meet and to make a production, to make a donation to like feeding the hungry or something like that, you know. So I am gonna say I love what you guys are doing.
You've sponsored us. We've been very appreciative.
Thank you, guys.
And I'm telling you straight up, especially for Gems is we started off at Analog Dope, which is a record store, and we love that place and we appreciate them so much. But at that time, it was like the weather was battling us. It was outside.
Oh, it's outside.
And it's summer, so it's kind of like, we don't want people just melting in the sun. So your place is indoors.
Thank you.
There's AC.
Thank you.
And it's, you know, it's the temperature is great. The sound system's there.
Kind of hard to find, but
I made a whole ad just for directions.
No, it's hard to find, but I feel like once you know where it's at, you know where it's at.
Right.
But this was a great conversation.
Absolutely.
If you want to get to know us, you guys come at the grand opening.
Yeah, come to the grand opening.
It's a free event.
What can we expect there?
Me, hello.
Yes, you. That's worth all the time and energy in the world.
Say it again. You know, no. Say it for the people in the back.
Okay.
So we have us hosting it, of course. We do have the founder, Filipino Town Las Vegas, Rosita Lee, that's going to be there. She's going to be talking a little bit. We have one of your entertainers, Filipina as well.
Rachel's going to be there, dropping gems.
She's going to be doing all that poetry stuff.
Let's go.
And then, so he's technically sponsoring us too with some entertainment. And also, we have a fashion show We're going to do a toast. Shout out to Fabulous Pageants because they are also a sponsor for us. We actually have a Filipino boxer coming in. He's doing a meet and greet with us. He's from the Bay Area.
Back, yeah.
There you go, a mini one. So he's going to be doing autographs and photos over there. PHLV Radio is going to be there, of course.
Yeah.
We're going to have an awesome red carpet interview for all of our guests because we are having a lot of business owners coming in. We have a lot of people in the community that's going to be coming in, and I want this to showcase what you guys are all doing. So please make sure you guys come, 6:30 p.m. If you haven't yet RSVP, all the information's there. But I'm talking a lot that my spit is gathering up. I'm about to come out with some spit over here. But we have a lot going on and everything. We have entertainers. We have Rick Parma on the saxophone. We have the beauty queens.
And it's classy affair, right? Everybody dressing formal.
Yes. Well, everybody dressed business casual.
Business casual.
And of course, if you have a Filipino traditional wear, please come through. We are located in the heart of Filipino town, you guys. So come through.
Yeah, you are the hub.
We are the hub.
Yes.
Hello. Oh, and I also forgot, we also provide mailboxes. So, we'll come with your 2 forms of ID because we have somebody who's notarizing. But I'm excited. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a food tasting. It's going to be fun. It's about to get down. I
like that.
All right. Okay, guys. Until next time. Bye. What do you think?